everybody and welcome back to the Anmol Bus Videos YouTube channel. I'm Anmol Bus Videos, otherwise known as Anmol Central, depending on what day of the week and what video you're watching. And welcome to Apsley Station on Bowdenham version 5. I do know that we are in the wrong layover bus stand. I sort of just pulled into one and then put the arrows on and I was like, oh yeah, they all have allocations. So totally forgot as to what stand I was supposed to be in. So as I say, just ignore me being in the wrong stand. But in this video, we are going to be doing the route that is blinded on our lovely B5LH stealth-bodied Gemini 3. We are doing the 408, the original 375 that runs from Apsley Station to Hereford Station via Apsley Centre. For this run, because I last did this route in a non-London TfL spec bus, because it is a TfL spec route, I am doing it in a TfL spec vehicle. My vehicle of choice is the lovely Master Switch Studios London variation of their sort of street deck and Gemini 3 pack. So as I say, this is a B5LH with Gemini 3 stealth bodywork. So it should be a nice run. This is usually a very, very quick type of bus. That's why I like driving it when I get the opportunities. We have got the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup branding on as well. I wanted to just choose some branding that wasn't just London Red. It is nice to show off some of the adverts. So I thought, yeah, we'll show off this. And as I say, we're taking this on the 408. Should take us just over half an hour to do as a run, and I think it is now time for us to make a move round to the stand. So I'm hoping that the announcements work themselves. We'll see how we go. So I am just going to... Oh, I've clicked the wrong button. I just voluntarily clicked a button. I went into the menu screen for some reason and clicked the wrong button. I am going to switch. I did try and switch the AI buses on, but I am going to switch them back off now because they do seem to be having an adverse effect. Seem to be having an issue at the moment where they just can't load up for some reason. So I'm not going to make OMSI attempt to try and load them and collapse itself in the process. I complain about the low temperature, we'll keep the window shut then, and as I say, with how we'll be doing this 408 run, they don't need to worry, they will warm up very soon.
Henlock Road.
So this is one of the routes that I am really sad that this map is no longer based around South Yorkshire for. I think like this route could have probably been renumbered the X78 and we could have had an original South Yorkshire X78 and that would have been really cool. As I say, this is one of the routes I'm sad that we don't have SYPTE and SYT South Yorkshire Transport and bits running around anymore. That was one thing that was really good with the chrono features on the previous one, is you could drive for the PTE, you could drive for SYT, then mainline, and then first. And I thought it was really cool as what would be real life, actual sort of progression that you'd find. As I say, it's a shame that we don't do that now, but hey ho, as I say, the map's been updated. We've got the map in left path, we've got all the routes redone and reworked, a massive UK map to drive, so can't really complain at that. Now I must remember that I do have middle doors on this, that must be remembered. Because it's quite easy to forget that you have middle doors.
Stanton Street.
Especially when the buses that you drive in real life don't tend to have them. That can always be a real life to OMSI 2 slight off-putter. Oh, that's quite nice lighting. Oh, I like the angle and everything. There we go, that'll do. Screenshot acquired. Excellent. I think what a potential trick that was missed with this map, potentially, is it could have stayed in the north and possibly could have focused around B network, because then you could have sort of showcased a transition on B network. Still not sort of the franchise buses like you do with TFL, but that way we could have had a B network map that would have been quite cool, actually. Because B Network is continuing to grow. They've got a lot of Enviro 400 cities in store. The latest rumours circulating as well is that the majority of the Stagecoach Yorkshire hybrids are going to be moving to Manchester to run with Metroline. So it's all very exciting with what's going on at the moment. No, that was a lag curve. We can tell we're coming into Apsley. The game's like, oh my goodness, I haven't had to run in ages, and now I'm having to load in an entire city. Another thing I do like about this bus is you can actually take the handbrake off while the middle doors are closing, and it doesn't interlock it. I mean, you're not supposed to in the slightest, but it doesn't then interlock it. That's quite nice. God, these B5s is rapid. It's the modern ones that were just the newer ones were so significantly better. When they properly perfected the B5 engine rather than the initial variations where the B5 engine just wasn't perfected enough to be on mass production. Then they made the B5 TL, and then the B5LHs that followed were just a whole new level. Just significantly better vehicles. There's a bus that hasn't loaded up and another bus that hasn't loaded up. And I could not tell you why they've not loaded up. How odd. Well, that might make another nice screenshot. If we can get in amongst the buildings, I think. Can we just... There we go, that'll have to suffice.
Apsley Town Hall.
I love how just random the announcements are. Like, they're not every time, they're just fairly random. Not every time, they're just incredibly random announcements.
5 points corner.
And this is why I like doing routes in different directions, because if you do them in the varying directions, you get to see different parts, especially when you've got one-way systems like you do in this map. Get to see different parts. I do think is very cool. We're back on time now, that'll do.
Q lane.
This is actually, in the time that this map has been released, this is the first time I've been down this road. I haven't been down this road before. I think it's just because I've done all the routes in the other direction.
Ealing lane.
Ah, so that pops out here. Oh wow, that's exciting. It is such a lovely vehicle in the game, is this? As I say, if you haven't already got the Master Switch Studios sort of Gemini, I can't remember what the actual name of it is, Master Bus Pack or something like that. If you haven't already got this, I highly recommend it. Really do recommend it. It is a tremendous pack of buses. I mean, we are coming up to Christmas. There's always a Black Friday sale on Steam. This is usually one of the products that has a discount on it. So if you haven't already got it, you can wait for the sale and get yourself a bargain in the sale. Or if you're that eager to have a drive of it right now, you can also actively buy it straight away off Steam. I love how it does genuinely, this bus has the realistic switch off, so that when you do stop at a bus stop like that, the motor goes off, you have the electric
Charlie Street.
Generator kicking in instead. It is really cool how this bus, it's not just how it performs and drives, but if you listen to it carefully, how it all sounds and sets up. Been a bit since I've been down London way now. Do need to make another visit. Oh, here we are, far away. I just couldn't see us then. I don't know why. I was looking at the signs. I was like, "Where's the bus route I'm driving?" I was like, "No, yeah, it's there. It's far away."
Fallowfield.
Again, Farrowfield reminds me I need to do another trip to Manchester at some point soon. Definitely need to do a trip to Manchester. I haven't been over for quite a bit now. However, we are getting to the point where I've got to start visiting to do a little bit of the filming related to Tranche 3. I've faced the facts that, unfortunately, the vast the vast majority of buses there, I'm probably not going to tick off before the takeover, unfortunately. So it's not something I'm going to attempt. I have put the numbers together for B network vehicles that I want. So I've got a tick list for the B network stuff, but I've not got a pre-existing tick list for pre-B network bits because I just know I realistically don't have enough time to go and get them, unfortunately. And to be fair, most of them have already been cleared and ticked by other people, so there is still videos out there. The whole point of what myself and quite a few other people do is try and fit the gaps where people haven't already filmed stuff. This bus and its manoeuvrability is absolutely perfect for going around this roadworks area. Oh my goodness me. That was like, just aced it. That was amazing. Usually I have to sort of have a proper pause and a bit of a think, and no, that was spot on. Well, that's cool. That's cool. And it shows in the mirror as well. That's cool. That's cool. Just love little things like that.
Whist.
Whist. Now what's cool is you may eagle-eyed if you're looking on the speedo at the moment. What's cool is this is clearly not limited like the other London spec vehicles. So you can get an extra, by the looks of it, you can get an extra about 15 mile an hour out of it compared to the London E400. That does sound lovely, but when you're on a route like this, it can get very tedious when it's limited to just 45. Yeah, you can get a good 10 out of this, 15 going down hills. So you need to all let me know as well what you think of my brand new Day in the Life of Bus Driver series. For those of you who do, oh goodness, that was really a bad thing to do when I've suggested that series. I promise that doesn't happen in the actual series. I have started a brand new Day in the Life of Bus Driver series, something I do when I'm not here. Usually, because I'm not here that much at all, unfortunately. Just having an hour or so to sit in front of OMSI. I used to have quite a lot of time to do it. Fortunately, nowadays, don't have as much time. Thus why my driving with a mouse is a little bit shoddy than it used to be. Hopefully that partially explains that. No, when I'm not here, I tend to be doing a few bits that include driving buses. And there's quite a few of you who are interested in it, following the lowest floor running day video that I did down in East Grinstead, and I was driving there. I thought I'd start my Day in the Life Bus Driver series, showing you all what I get up to, what an average day in a bus driver is like, what buses we have, what bits that we have to contend with that may not necessarily go to plan, some of the stories I get on those days, And as I say, the good bits, the little bit more chaotic bits, and why being a bus driver is such a fun, cool, rewarding, and if you get it right, one of the nicest jobs you can do. So I've started that series. Do please keep sharing it to more people so more people can find it. The first episode's gone down really, really well. The second episode is releasing as I record this. Isn't it? Yeah, it's released in about half an hour. Just for a little bit of a context, this video is filmed on the Friday and released on the Sunday. It was hoping I was okay. Swanley, there we go. Way Swanley. I was hoping to film this yesterday and it just didn't happen. Thus why there was no Sunday and Thursday video. So apologies for that. There was going to be a Thursday video, but it just didn't happen. Unfortunately, just life got in the way. So yeah, this has been filmed half an hour before that episode 2 comes out. Very excited. As I say, it was a series that I thoroughly enjoyed filming. I have actually already started filming series 2. I took the decision recently to start filming that because series 1, the first episode, was just I was just mind blown by how popular it was. I thought, yeah, we'll get series 2 filmed. So I've already got that in the planning bits, although it will take a bit, so it won't be out straight away. But for now, the current series, lots of exciting episodes planned. Really few unusual bits in the middle as well. I'd sort of show you what it's like being a casual bus driver. That may necessarily mean you're not just at one bus company all the time. And then when we'll go to the end of it as well, there's a quite nice full circle loop that we do at the end of the series as well, going towards Christmas. So do make sure you stick about. If you haven't already, do go and check out the Handball Central, the main YouTube channel, and as I said, check out the Day in the Life of a Bus Driver. Because if you enjoy seeing me do this, you'll probably enjoy seeing me do the real life thing as well. Arguably, the real life thing is done considerably better. Because it involves my hands on a physical steering wheel and not just hoping for the best on a mouse and dealing with lag spots as you do, and invisible buses, and I would say people that can't drive, but unfortunately what you see in this game is relatively reflective on things that can happen in real life. Unfortunately, shouldn't be the case, but it is. Realised I don't know why I've opened the middle doors. That was me forgetting to have middle doors then. So easy done. So easy done.
Hamlet Lane.
So here we are now arriving into Hereford. And we'll go around the one-way system like we used
Mary
to.
on the Green.
What's been...
for Harefield House.
Oh, okay. Now what's been quite nice with Hereford when they converted it, we covered this on the 240, I can't remember what that's currently numbered. Used to be the 240, the older Reva Sapphire service. And we covered this section on that. We haven't done it yet on the 408, the old 375. But what's quite nice is, even though the right path used to be the one way around here, they've kept it one way in the same direction for the left path. That I think is really cool, because it was fun to sort of go this way around it. So it's just a nice little bit of tradition that's been kept. And then, yeah, that goes straight on and out. Meanwhile, we go down here. Another reason I'm very glad to have such a short wheelbase, nippy, very good steering Volvo today. Oh gosh, yeah, I remember this. Oh, this is cool. I remember this. Oh, it's been a while. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. I remember this. Around here in D92, I think it was on 375. So crikey. I'm probably going to download. They did that update, change of AI lists and route numbers and bits that somebody did. That means you can still drive it as the original routes and services. I might download that, make some of my own edits. I haven't quite decided yet. I think if I do get a little bit of free time, that's much easier said than done. I will probably redo it now. Now that I've driven most of these and happy with them, I will probably update it so I can drive some of the old Yorkshire-based operators that it used to include. Get a bit of a Reaver Max on here and bits like that, for example. So there we go. So that was rather early at the end of it. Earlier than in 408 from Apsley Station to Hereford Station. Lovely run, lovely bus, lovely going through Hereford Village as well, so hopefully you've stuck around to the end and seen that. That was quite cool. Again, please go and check out my new series, Day in the Life of Bus Drive, if you haven't already, on the Amwell Central channel, if you do like this sort of thing, as it brings it more into the real world. But for now, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then do be sure to click that like button, so that more people can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you aren't already, do be sure to subscribe to the Amwell Bus Videos YouTube channel for more content like this from the simulation section, with videos up to twice a week from OMSI 2, as well as an archive of over 7,000 backseat and engine-focused public transport videos from the UK and beyond. With buses, trams, trains and more, there's something on there for everyone, with an additional 21 of those videos added every week. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video I make. Bye for now. Bye!